Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here with the Pig Dogs Morning Show, man. Money making Thursday. Here to cook it up, man. I got the franchise player with me and Brad Francis on Thursdays. Money making Thursday, man. Ready to do the damn thing. Got solid college hoops action, solid NBA action, solid NHL action. Ready to do the damn thing, man. Cook it up like we do every single day, man. 365. Chris, what's happening?
Not much. Yeah, we had a good day yesterday. It was one of those days where I just kind of, I had a good day, but it didn't feel like I had as good of a day as I did because I lost a couple games going big underdog chasing with Chicago and Anaheim in the NHL, and they both lost in 1-goal games, but swept the board in college hoops, and that's all. That's where my focus has been. So that's all I can really ask for. Now we're starting to get into the meat and potatoes of conference tournament action. The big boys are going to be turning it down the next little bit.
Sir.
Like,
I think
no. So what happened? They got this new thing on.
I can see it. Yeah.
So I clicked it just to see what would happen. I didn't think it was gonna do that. But.
Yeah. No, I'm ready to break it down with you guys today. Yeah, this is gonna be a good day.
Yes, sir. Fresh fade, Ruffalo, man, ready to do.
I was gonna say, I think maybe that was the key. That was the key to the 5-0 college hoops day yesterday. Just had to get the haircut.
Sometimes it be like that, man. What Dion used to say: "Look good, feel good, play good."
Mm-hmm.
Took that shit to heart. My whole, life is a motto I live by. Look good, you feel good, play good. For real.
I gotta ask, if you guys are on a hot streak, do you not mess with anything, like not shave or anything?
I'm not that superstitious now.
Okay, so yeah, I'm that way.
I can be, like, if I run hot, and there's also times where it's just like if I need to change it, I don't even care. Like, I'll have gotten a haircut like 3 weeks ago. I'll call my barber up and I'll be like, hey, I need to come in for a quick cut.
We need to switch something up. Yeah.
So someone needs to change. Sage the room. Look like Travis Scott at the freaking elimination chamber.
I might need to do that too, because shit. For me right now, I'm just like, I'm hot, cold. You know what I mean? I'm not, we'll see. I'm coming off an 0-3 day yesterday. I got beat up.
But what got
3-0 yesterday, 0-3. I had the Grizzlies as the play of the day yesterday.
Damn, fading the Thunder buddies? I did like the Grizzlies too, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. Fading the Thunder ain't fun. What else happened yesterday? Who else I had?
So the Cavs?
No, it was Portland who
arena for this matchup between the Vegas.
Wanted that one. Failed to cover by half a point. And who was the other one? The last one was the Nuggets. That one didn't cover.
So what line did you get that at?
Denver?
Yeah. I thought it closed at 5.5 or no? 6?
I really didn't. I don't know. I felt like I got it. I don't know. I didn't even go look and see if it really lost or not. I just feel like it lost. Let me go look right quick.
I'll just say this. I'm glad that you didn't get snipped on the Pistons. But despite them losing that game and not covering, it doesn't change the fact that they are the Orlando Magic of this season.
They are.
Yeah. James Harden put up 50 last night. He looked like 2018.
That's what I was going to say. If you came here and told me.
I lied. I did win that game. Woo! I didn't go 0-3. I went 1-2.
1-2. We take that.
I will say, though, if you came here and told me that the Clippers won because James Harden put up 50 and Zubats and Bogdanovich scored like 20, 23 and 20 something each, I'll tip my hat to you and just be like, you got it. It's all. Yeah. There's nothing you can do at that point.
Charge it to the game.
Yep.
Charge it to.
I could have sworn I had like 6.5 in that game. I don't know why. I thought I had 6.5. I don't know why. But I had 5.5. And I just looked in my book too. I had 5.5 in my. I bet 5.5 too. So
that was a wild cover.
The night was cooked by that point. So I was.
Yeah. No, they had a great fourth quarter to pull that one out.
They were down when I last time I was, they were down big early in that game.
They were.
Sacramento jumped on their ass early, and so I kind of was like, all right, bro, it's gonna be one of them.
I don't know why I just didn't fade the Mavs last night. Like that was just too easy. I just stayed away from it.
Me either. And I basically told them yesterday on this show and the jam session, like, this is a layup. Like, don't even overcomplicate it. They don't have the personnel to do it. They don't.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I just didn't do it.
Yeah, me neither.
Like,
It's still good. Or keep going.
I was going to say, there's other spots where Ron has a point where you can justify saying, well, maybe the team steps up and galvanizes in the first game after a significant injury. But the Dallas Mavericks are not that team.
Nah, not with who they have. I think they had 9 people on injury not playing, and then 8 people playing, which is crazy.
What's the G League? What's the G League team for the Mavs?
Fort Worth Cowboys or some shit.
Texas Legends.
Okay. We're going to start seeing the Texas Legends out.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. That's the name of that team, the Texas Legends. Sad. Sad, man. It's sad what happened to them Grizzlies, man. They post All-Star break, they have been terrible.
All our boys, Grizzlies, Rockets, Magic. It's a new league.
It's a new league. Mavs too.
Mavs.
Got in there like damn.
2025.
Yeah, for the Mavs, it was self-inflicted.
It was. But it's just like, what happened, man? What happened?
They chose this path for themselves.
Who are the cover machines right now? I know Detroit. I know even after last night. Of course, the Cavs.
Right now, number 1, Cleveland, 40, 21, and 1. They've covered in 66% of their games. Number 2, my favorite money-making team, the Thunder Buddies. 36, 23, and 4. They've covered in 61% of their games.
Yeah, but I think he's saying like right now, like the last.
Like who's trending? Like who's going to be that cover squad to end out the year that's just cashing us tickets?
I mean, I kind of like them too. They got motivation to do so. I mean, and then after that is Toronto 3, Portland 4, LA 5, Memphis 6, Detroit 7. So those are the top 7 ATS teams. And then it goes Golden State, Houston, LA, Utah.
Yeah, I was going to say right now it feels like it's the Warriors, the Lakers, the Pistons.
Are the Pacers on that list, you would say? I think the Pacers have been cashing me in lately.
I personally think so, but you let the comments tell and everybody else tell. They don't tell you.
Yeah, they're 5-5 ATS in their last 10. So yeah, nothing to write home about.
Yeah, from what I've noticed, it's mostly been Golden State, Lakers, Pistons.
Yeah,
you can maybe put the Blazers in there because they were on a nice run, but they kind of cooled off a little bit too. Yep. Basically, anybody who's playing the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, straight up.
Pretty much.
And you could probably put the Hornets in that bucket too. Or did the Hornets cover last night? Oh, no, they didn't.
You could almost kind of put Denver in that bucket. They're kind of back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, it sucks we got to drop some of these teams that we know and love. You know what I'm on today, though?
Oh,
the number one team that has to be dropped.
Oh no, we'll talk about it. No.
Play the song. No, this is the bounce back. I'm telling you. We'll talk about it though.
We'll talk about it, man. We'll talk about it.
I know you like it though. I know. You looked at today's NBA slate and it was talking to you.
We'll talk about it, man. Before we get there, let's talk some college hoops, fellas. We got some early college hoops, man. We got games starting in about 2 hours, less than 2 hours. And you know who it is? A team near and dear to my heart.
God. Well, they only have one more to do it. So.
Nah! Them Salukis, man. 1.5 point dogs with Indiana State. We got Murray State and Illinois State, San Diego Pacific, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, Kansas City, Omaha, Loyola Maryland Bucknell, Lafayette American, Boston U Navy, Army Colgate, UT Martin Little Rock, Evansville Murray State, PFW Chains, Youngstown State, Jacksonville North Alabama. Let's see.
You going to 7:30?
Yeah, I'll go. Should I stop there or should I go through it?
I think you stop there.
All right, so we got Niagara, St. Peter's, Tulane, East Carolina, FAU, UAB, Mount St. Mary's, Quinnipiac, Sacred Heart, Manhattan, Merrimack, Marist, Canisius, Ryder, Fairfield, Siena is where we'll stop. Right before 6:30, my time. So right before 7:30. All right. Chris, franchise player, Ruffalo.
Batting lead off.
Batting first.
To be honest, in a lot of these early Missouri Valley games in Arch Madness, I like a lot of the dogs today. I like Evansville plus the 5 against Murray State. I go back to it with Murray State all the time. Murray State, for me, just a team that relies too heavily on their defense to try to win games. At a certain point, last time I checked the purpose of a game of basketball is to score more points than the other team to try to win. And Murray State hasn't adopted that mentality. And Evansville's been crap at times this season, but this is also a team that I expected nothing from, and they won 8 conference games this year after a complete turnover from last year's team. Evansville's been scrappy. They just took Drake down to the wire near the end of the regular season. So I'll take Evansville plus the 5. I think they're live in this game. I'm also going to take Missouri State plus the 5.5. Missouri State was brutal in conference play, 2-18 in conference play, but they managed to battle hard against Illinois State. These are two teams that were just trending in different directions as the season came to an end. Missouri State went 5-1 against the spread to close out, while Illinois State went 1-5. Missouri State covered in both meetings this season. I think this one could come down the wire as well. So give me Missouri State plus the 5.5.
Brett, how you feeling?
Yep. Yeah, Indiana State Southern or Salukis. Betting Tools gave me a pick. It said take Indiana State first half. I kind of like that there. Indiana State has dominated the first half between these two teams, for the last several years. These teams actually just played against each other, and Indiana State had a strong start. So I'm not sure if they win the game outright, but I do like that first half play if you are trying to sweat that one out. And then give me the under in San Diego versus Pacific. I said it last show. I've been taking the under on these first-round conference games. Ron Romanelli called me a square for that. Rod, if you're watching this, I've been cashing in on those unders. So you may want to join in on the party. But look, I mean, we got two teams that have terrible offenses, and for these first-round conference games, especially when it's like two shit teams, it takes a while for them to get used to these neutral site courts. The defense tightens up. The nerves are there on the offense. Offensive side of the ball, just knowing what's on the line for this game. So I think this one's going to be pretty ugly. So give me the under in San Diego Pacific. Boston U Navy, give me Boston. This is a conference tourney game, but this game is being played at Boston's home gym. They've won 11 straight games at home. Navy has been playing better, but I'm not buying into it. We saw Boston smoke this Navy team by 22 earlier this season. I think they could cover this short spread here. Sacred Heart, Manhattan. Give me Manhattan laying the 2.5. We saw these teams play early February. Sacred Heart barely squeaked by Manhattan. That game was at home though. Now this game is at Manhattan. These teams are both bad on the defensive side of the ball, but Manhattan will have a slight edge on the offensive side of the ball. So you add that with the home court advantage. You add that with being a revenge game. I think Manhattan gets the job done here.
Couple of games I'm looking at. First game we're going to talk about, we're on the Salukis. I think the line tells you what you need to know, bro. Like, come on, man. They just smoked us. They just took us behind the woodshed, and they're going to put us 1.5 point line. They knock these boys off, man. It's that time of year. The Salukis, man. Brad, tell them, man. It's part of the script. We're on Southern Illinois. Salukis.
Okay.
Money line. To start off the madness today, man. Money line. They getting it done. I also I like what you said about Boston U. I like the streak they're on at home. I'm gonna keep it rolling with them. Just lay the 1.5. That's a game I don't want to overcomplicate. I'm on Youngstown against PFW Changs. I just don't trust the current form PFW Changs is in. And last time they was in Youngstown, they got took them out in that shit. The difference between this one and the first one I talked about is the Salukis. They're not on the road at Indiana State this time. PFW Changs on the road again. And last time they were on the road, they got blew out by 22. So I like Youngstown. I'm going to just lay the 1.5. They've been playing the better basketball. They are the better team. They're not great. I'm not trying to tell you Youngstown's great by any stretch of the imagination. But I do think they win that game. That's really it for me.
I'm on the Penguins as well.
I'm trying to think of anything else. If I were to sharp chase on the game today, it would be on San Diego, just because.
Just
because. That's just a sharp chaser style game, bro. And I'm there 5 in 2016. Tournament time, only 1.5 point dog. I got Jay written all over it. Chris, what do you think about that game? Pacific
San Diego Pacific.
Yeah.
I think there's phone numbers if you want to bet that game.
Just take the under. Take the under. Big trust.
What's the number, man?
No, because the second you take the under, these two teams decide this is when they're going to remember what they're at that school to do and put the ball in the basket, and it would be like 91-87 or something like that. Like no defense.
This one's going to be 59-58 Pacific. San Diego covers.
It's going to be it's going to be like 46-38 or like
or like 90. Yeah.
It's going to be some ridiculous number.
Are you trying to sweat that early game, Chris? Salukis, Indiana State?
First game on the board. Come on, man.
I know you got something.
Get the day started.
You got to give the people a pick.
You already got my pick when Jay was introducing the game.
Oh, yeah. He fading the Salukis.
Okay.
Chamberlain is not over there no more. He can't save them.
I know he can't. Both these teams are terrible. Whoever wins this game is one and done. I'm going to say that. But every time I back Southern Illinois, they let me down. So PTSD, I'm done with them.
Today's the day, man. One last cash for us, man. One last one.
I feel like the Salukis been getting in line of respect all season. Like, I feel like Indiana State should be like laying 2.5 here, but I don't know.
No, because I think people are still hanging on to last year's St. Louis or Indiana State team.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, yeah, Indiana State hasn't been good this season either.
They just couldn't reload.
Quick revenge too. Bounce back. Quick revenge. Like instant revenge. How long was that? That was what?
That was Sunday, right?
4 days ago. Yeah. Last game we played, y'all blew us out. All right. That's something for y'all ass today.
Yeah,
start of the day, 12 o'clock.
You putting your hard-earned money on that?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the premium because it's too late to put it in as premium, but I will have some hard-earned cash on the Salukis this morning.
It's only right.
It's only right for the script.
Now into the Ball Arena for a match between the
heading over to Ball Arena. Oh yeah.
Okay. I see you there, dude.
Yeah, I see you over there too. Who the Mavs got tonight?
Yeah, who do the Avs have? Oh, they have trash ass Sharks.
Sharks money line?
Nah, not in Ball Arena.
Not in Ball Arena.
So sure what happened last time you tried to get cute with the Sharks?
Didn't we
do it every time?
Nah, the time before that.
We've actually cashed back to back on them Sharks. Quit playing on the road. I told you last time I was here they're gonna smash and beat up on the Maple Leafs. This is the game the Maple Leafs.
They didn't beat up on the Maple Leafs. Stop.
Well, I told you this is the game the Maple Leafs fall flat. This is the game we laugh at them for. And what happened? They lost.
Sharks won outright?
Yes, they won outright like 3 days ago. And then they just beat the Sabres on the road. Can we go 3 straight with the Sharks?
If that happens, it's gonna be the Nashville game all over again. Up 5-1 and then lose 7-5.
Right. We'll talk about it in a second. I really don't know if I'm gonna beat her on them Sharks. I'm just trolling.
Yeah.
I'm just trolling. But let's finish college hoops, man. NC Central versus South Carolina State, Norfolk State versus Howard, Maryland Eastern versus Delaware State, UTEP versus Sam Houston, New Mexico, Louisiana Tech, Give Me Liberty or Give Me Death versus Middle Tennessee State University, Michigan State, the Izzos out on the road versus Iowa. We got Oakland versus Milwaukee, Wright State versus Robert Morris, North Kentucky, Cleveland State, Queens, Lipscomb, Wichita State, Rice, Coppin State versus Morgan State, the Abe Simpsons versus Jackson State, Abilene Christian, Utah Valley, FIU, Western Kentucky, Old Dominion, Texas State. Should we stop there or should we go all full card? Should I stop at before 6 or 8:30?
I think you just run it through.
Mississippi Valley State, Alcorn, Seattle, Southern Utah, Charlotte, North Texas, Alabama Southern, UC Irvine, UC Mike Davis, the Eggs versus Grand Canyon, the Lopes, Denver versus St. Thomas, Lindenwood versus Tennessee State, Valpo, UIC, Alabama A&M versus Grambling, Hawaii, Bakersfield, CSU Northridge versus USC Riverside, Fullerton, Cal Poly, Long Beach State, what up, Beaches, versus UC San Diego, and Tarleton State versus Cal Baptist to close us out, man. It's the end for college hoops today, Brad. You leading off this inning, man. What you got?
Don't load the back half of the slate, but I got a couple plays here. I'm going to take Delaware State minus the 10.5. Delaware State has struggled a bit as of late when it comes to a cover perspective, but come on now. We're playing Maryland Eastern Shore. They're much better than this team everywhere. Better three-point shooting team, free throw shooting. They turn over the ball less. They're the bigger team. They're at home. I think this is a spot where Delaware State should put a beat down on this Maryland Eastern Shore team. And then North Texas, Charlotte. North Texas wins this game, but I think Charlotte covers. We all know North Texas wants to slow down the pace, use a lot of shot clock, force teams to play in that style as well. And in that type of game script, it's just hard to cover these large spreads. North Texas is also coming off 2 big wins against FAU and Wichita State. I could see them coming into this one, feeling themselves a little fat, happy, and complacent. So, I just think it's a spot North Texas may come out flat. And we also seen the last 2 times Charlotte was catching double-digit points. They covered in those games. So it's gonna be a tough watch. It's gonna be a tough watch, but I think when it's all said and done, this is probably a 12-point win from North Texas.
I'm on Alcorn. Come on, man. It's a lot to lay with trash ass Alcorn. But it's Mississippi Valley State on the other side. Need I say more? Like, do I really need to tell y'all why I'm fading Mississippi Valley State? This might be the worst team I've ever seen. Me, Brad, Romanelli, Roof at the 5, Al at the 4. Big Al at the 4 might go out there and beat them. Seriously. Costi,
6.5.
Hold on. We got to reevaluate the coaching decision. If I'm going at the 5 and Big Al's going at the 4.
Yeah, because Big Al kind of like
Big Al's like Wemby in that lineup.
Nah, Chris at the 4.
Nah, I like it the other way around. Chris the 5 enforcer. Big Al kind of just the roamer. You know what I mean?
Big Al
I'm gonna throw elbows in the paint.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Big Al gonna be kind of stretch the floor a little bit. You know what I mean?
KD type.
Yeah, kind of Karl Anthony Towns type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got range though too.
Oh yeah, Roof, you gonna space the floor too? Okay.
Okay. Pulling up.
I think you pull it off, man. What's the line? Pig Dogs versus Mississippi Valley State. What's the line?
Probably Delta Devils minus 5.5.
Let's invite him to the Aria play on the half court.
Man, nah, for real. We got Costi and Pathy Harden coming off the bench. Man, don't play with him.
Yeah. Costi's going to throw his hat and.
What do you want, Jay? The 1 spot or the 2 spot?
Either one.
Okay. I'm like a Trace McGrady type guy. So
I'll run the 1. I'll run the 1. I'll come down, run the 1. Swing, get everybody involved. You know what I mean? And then when I need to, step it up. You feel me? I'm like a Halliburton style. You feel me? Like I'm a
every time Jay goes to the hole.
Hey. Man,
Jay, we're playing defense.
Yeah. We might be able to beat Mississippi Valley, man. That's how trash they are, bro. Hypothetical line, I got Mississippi Valley State -7, and we cashing the plus 300 money line on Pig Dogs, bro. That's how it's going.
Dude. Wrong team's favored in that game.
Probably. They said Javon the coach.
I can see that.
Oh, y'all killing me, bro. Y'all killing me, bro. I swear to God. But yeah, man, I'm fading Mississippi Valley State, man. I'm on Alcorn. I'm gonna lay the 20 on the road with a team that only got 9 wins this season, but it's warranted. I like Milwaukee here. It's over for Oakland. We kind of know that. This is not the team from last season. I think Milwaukee is head and shoulders a better team. I think they handle business in that one. I kind of like Iowa plus the points against Michigan State. I just think that's too many points. Michigan State is red hot. Fading them is not fun. They played well on the road in 3 straight road games, beating Illinois, Michigan, and Maryland. Iowa's only won 1 of their last 5. I get it. I think it's going to be a good game, though. Iowa gives them a scare. Michigan State pulls it out in the end. Want the points in my back pocket. That's really it for me today, man. I told the guys before the show I really wasn't in love with today's card as a whole. So I just don't want to force it today. If I'm not in love with it, I ain't firing right now because we're just not seeing the board the way we were seeing it last season. You got to recognize that, man. You got to kind of peel back when it ain't hitting. So no need to overextend today. No need to overextend. I got a long month coming up, man. It's a long month. Plenty of games to bet this month, man. You ain't got to overextend on games you don't love. So that's my approach.
Yeah, not on March 6th. We don't need to be.
You feel me? Not on March 6th, man. We got a long month. Chris, how you feeling? Close out college hoops.
You know what I completely forgot to mention in the open? You know what else happened yesterday? I didn't get this message.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, the ball covered?
They won outright.
They won.
Damn, okay. Providence is ass.
I told you, Providence is ass.
Providence is fucking garbage. Terrible.
I didn't think they were gonna win, man. But
Hey, DePaul might be back. Blue Demons.
Okay. Hold on. It's one game. Let's like Dennis Allen said. Let's not crown their ass. It's one game. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cal Poly here. It may sound crazy laying 14.5, 15 points with a team that's 12-18 this season, but Fullerton might be the worst mid-major team in the country. They're 0-8 against the spread in their last 8 games. The margins of defeat for Fullerton in those games: 45, 25, 30, 37, 15, 16, 19, and 25. They've given up. Cal Poly, they started to win some games at home. They just won their last game by 26. This is a Cal Poly team that's going to shoot a lot of threes, and I just think once again Fullerton gets buried here. So give me Cal Poly laying the 14 there. Let's see. What else do I like here? Give me Michigan State laying the 7. I just have such a hard time backing this Iowa team defensively. I don't think Michigan State's going to run away necessarily and, just blow them out of the water, but I think this game's like 74-64 Michigan State. Iowa's defense is brutal. And the offense, for whatever reason, hasn't been very good either. So give me Michigan State laying the 7. And give me Lipscomb laying the 9.5. Queens was able to battle earlier this season, but Lipscomb's still one of the best teams probably the best team in the A-Sun, one of the better mid-major teams in the country. I like this Lipscomb team a lot. I think they win it by double digits. So give me Lipscomb laying the 9.5.
That's all for Skylar Hoops today, ladies and gentlemen, man. Let's skate on over to the ICE, the National Hockey League Association, the NHLA. Red Wings Hockey Club, a.k.a. the formerly known Arizona Coyotes, the Lightning and the Sabres, the Panthers and the Blue Jackets, the Flyers and the Jets, the Hurricanes at home against the Bruins, the worst name in sports, battling it out with the Smoking Kraken. We got the best team in hockey, man, the Dallas Stars at home against the Canadian Flames. Oilers and the Canadians. And we in Ball Arena with it, man. We're the Avalanche taking on the Sharks. I don't know how I'm always be up in hockey, but it's because I be giving y'all that heat, man, that fire, and let's stay with it. Today, we land 1.5 with the Dallas Stars. We're gonna kick the crap out of the Flames today, man. We gearing up. We're gearing up, man. It's sad, but the Stars right now got the heart and the momentum in the city, bro. I ain't never seen this shit before. The Stars got all the aura right now, bro. The Mavs, the tank, the Cowboys. We done with them until they show us something, bro. Jerry ain't picked up the hype train on that yet. Wait till we get closer to the draft, then Jerry gonna drum up the hype train and everybody gonna jump back over there. But for right now, Stars got the heart of the city, man. I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna retweet a picture here later or a video of the Mavs game one night and then the Stars game the next night. The Mavs games are ghost town. Stars games right now are field packed to the obliterate. Like, like, you know what I mean? The vibe right now for Stars is hot. And I think they can do it this season. I think they can do it. I like the spot for them tonight. I'm gonna lay the 1.5. The Flames, they're a solid team, but not necessarily playing all that well right now. In the middle of a really long road trip, I think this team's ready to get back home. And they're just running into a buzzsaw today. I'm taking the Stars. The Predators, man, the books finally have stopped just completely overvaluing this team. This line earlier in the season would have been what? Minus 180? Minus 190? Now it's down to minus 135. It don't matter what it is. I'm still on the other side. I'm on the Kraken. We've seen the Kraken beat them twice this season, 7-3 and 3-0. Both games were way back in November and October, but still just fading the Predators. It's been really profitable for me this season. It's actually probably been one of the more profitable things I've done in the 2024-2025 season, all sports combined. It's fade the Predators. So it's kind of hard for me to stop. Gonna do that. And then I'm gonna just do a little 2-team parlay to close it out. Just a little 3-team. Little 3-team. Nah, we're gonna keep it at.
Let it fly. Step back.
It's square though. It's super.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I highly doubt the Avalanche losing to the Sharks. So it's like minus 425. You could throw that on there. The Lightning, they not losing to the Sabres today. And the Hurricanes, minus 320 over the Bruins tell you everything you need to know. So super square parlay, but it should get you right at even money. So with those three. It should get you like right at even money. So
One of them teams losing, you know one of them.
I don't know. I just don't see it, bro. Who the like
You know how the Lakers go though. It seems so good, and then
I know the one that would do it is the Avs. So I feel like it would be the Sharks, and it's gonna piss me off. So we're gonna see. Chris, how you feeling today in hockey?
Let's see here. Give me the Kraken. No way am I laying any sort of juice with the Nashville Predators. They're still the most disappointing team in the NHL this season. So give me the Kraken, just a fade of Nashville more than anything else. Give me the Flyers on the money line against the Jets. The Flyers won 4 straight head-to-head against Winnipeg. Winnipeg's just in a little bit of a funk right now. They're still one of the best teams in the NHL, and they've lost 3 in a row. Imagine that. Because teams lose back-to-back games, believe it or not. So, it's sometimes I hear things that just make me shake my head. But anyways, I think the Flyers get one here. I think there's some value with them at plus money. And I'm going to take the Florida Panthers to win it in regulation, maybe even puck line. Columbus is a great team when they're at home. When they're on the road, you fade them. And the Panthers have owned this matchup head-to-head. And I think they take another one here from Columbus. So give me the Panthers in regulation.
Yeah, if you want to bet this Sharks-Avs game, I think the Avs first period puck line minus the half a goal is a good play. I think they'll be up after the first. You get at even odds, so I think that's a good way to play it. Those first period minus half a goals are sweaty, though. They'll definitely raise your blood pressure a bit, but I think they get the job done there. And then give me Montreal puck line. It's minus 120, lay a little juice, but Montreal kind of reminds me of like the Portland Trailblazers. Are they great? No, but when they get hot, they go on these nice little streaks. And Edmonton right now, they've lost, let's see, 6 of their last 7. Edmonton's kind of on a skid. Montreal on a 5-game winning streak. I'm not saying Montreal wins this game, but you're going to give me a goal here. I think it's a good play, Montreal on the puck line.
I think an alternate way to go, if you don't want to take a shot on anything with the in that Sharks Avalanche game, take the Sharks team total under 2.5. Head-to-head, Colorado's won. They're on a double-digit win streak against San Jose, and San Jose scored 2 goals or less in 6 straight meetings, 8 of the last 9. Before the win over Buffalo, San Jose scored 3 goals or less in the previous 9 games as well. So, yeah, I would take the team total under 2.5 for San Jose.
I don't think I've ever bet in regulation in hockey. I just don't think I've ever done that. I think everyone I've ever placed has just been regular money line. Maybe I need to start looking at that.
If you're obviously sacrificing OT, but if you don't think it's going to go to overtime and you want to bet a heavy favorite, not take a chance on the puck line, it's a good way to shave down some juice.
Yeah, it's basically like soccer at that point, right?
Yeah. Now, will it completely shave it down to like something reasonable? Like if you see, I don't know, who's a heavy favorite on the board today?
Stars.
Okay. Will it bring the Stars down to a coin flip like minus 120? No, but it'll probably bring it down to minus 150.
For real?
Let me see what it's at. Hold on, let me just check.
I ain't never bet at that.
Let's see. You said Dallas, right? Dallas in regulation minus 155. So you sacrifice overtime. All they got to do is win inside regulation.
It's the hockey overtime, though. Oof.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. But the thing is that if you go to overtime, it doesn't matter if your team wins or loses. You lose the bet. So, but like there's like other spots where it's like, I don't know, it wouldn't necessarily.
You can't push a regulation bet.
No, because the tie is an option.
Okay, cool.
But like, there's other spots where it just doesn't do it. Like for example, the Avalanche tonight. If you took the Avalanche in regulation, you're taking minus 425 and bringing it to minus 285. It doesn't really do anything.
Fair, man. That's the National Hockey League Association, man. A little hockey talk for y'all today. Let's go on to the NBA. First game on the board. The number one team currently on my do not bet list. Team from Orlando, the Magic, laying 7.5 points on the Chicago Bulls. And we got the Atlanta Hawks, 3.5-point home dogs. Indiana Pacers rolling in. Chris, you're first here, man.
Yeah, I went back and forth on that Pacers-Hawks game. I still lean towards the Pacers because I do really have concerns about the Hawks defensively. But it's also worth, checking the injury report to see if Tyrese Halliburton's going to play. I heard some of that he could be banged up for this game, could miss it. If he doesn't play, that's a huge blow for the Pacers. But I think I still like the over with a lean towards the over here. Or sorry, I lean towards the Pacers, pardon me. So give me that. And Bulls Magic. There's only one thing that comes to mind when I hear Orlando Magic. And what is it? Is it the song?
Oh.
No, not that one. The one from The Price is Right. When you.
I'll have bet either of you guys tonight on the Magic. Tonight's the night. I'm not playing around.
I just wanted to use the sound effect. Yeah. I can't get there I just can't get there with the Magic anymore. For me, it's Bulls or nothing, probably nothing, to be honest. So, yeah, the over and the Pacers is where I would look.
Yeah, I'm on the Magic. There's no question about it. Am I blindly taking the Magic like I did in the beginning of the season? No, but this is the spot that they come out and smoke this Bulls team. I mean, look at this Bulls injury report. Giddey questionable, Alonzo Ball questionable, Patrick Williams questionable, Huter questionable, Vucevic questionable. I mean, look at the Chicago starting lineup when these in their last game. I mean, some of these guys, I don't even know who they are, to be perfectly honest with you. Orlando, yes, coming off some embarrassing losses. This is when they come out and put a beating on the Chicago team. They've dominated Chicago over the last couple years. This one's going to get ugly. We all know Chicago can't stop a nosebleed. Orlando will be able to score throughout this game. And if all those guys don't play for Chicago, honestly, just stop Kobe White. And I don't see how Chicago could keep this one close. So look, the Magic, yes, they're on the downturn right now. It's not pretty, but this is the bounce back spot of all bounce back spots. They win this one double digits, no problem. Pacers, Hawks, I'm on the Pacers here. I continue to say it. I just don't like this Hawks starting lineup. They just don't have firepower, man. If you stop Trae Young, who else is going to score on this team? I mean, when we look at their last game, I mean, Daniels had a 16-piece. And then it's really just Trae Young. And what should be a high-pace, fast-paced, high-scoring game, I way rather have the firepower with this Indiana office rather than basically just Trae Young. So I think the Pacers are able to get the job done, even if Halliburton doesn't play.
Man, there's a reason the do not bet list was created. There's a reason. I know sometimes it's a joke. Sometimes it's like I'm playing. I'm so fucking serious when I put teams on that list, bro. And they earned their way there. Remember how much money we saved last season because the Atlanta Hawks were the number one team on the list. Orlando is the number one team on the list. Brad, I hear your arguments. Despite all that, Chicago still might come here and win this fucking game outright.
Kobe Bryant and Clay Jones and Zach Collins.
I could hear the air come out of Brad's balloon when you said that. Just like, you got to be kidding me.
I do think the Bulls are in tank mode, so money line is kind of crazy. But that's how bad, man, the Magic been playing, man. They go on these runs where you're sitting there watching them like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, and there's no way in hell with a clear conscience I can lay over 2 buckets with this team in its current fashion. I just can't do it. I wouldn't do it on the Wizards right now. I wouldn't do it on the Bulls. I wouldn't do it on the Kings. I wouldn't do it on the Suns. I wouldn't even do it on the Philadelphia 76ers. Can't do it. They have to prove to me that they're not the team that they've shown over the last 2 to 3 weeks. Decent spot for them today. You know, it's not a great spot. It's a decent spot, I'll say. They are comfortable at home, but there's no extra motivation in this one. They did beat the Bulls in their last one. Bulls won the first meeting, so it's not like a revenge spot or anything like that. I don't know, man. Gut feeling tells me we're going to get the same Bulls that we pretty much have gotten post All-Star break. I know last 2 games they've been blown out, but I still remember them Bulls that were coming out post All-Star break, keeping games stupid competitive. 3 to 4 point win here for the Magic is what I got this game shaping out to be. Right down to the wire, sloppy basketball from Orlando, some boneheaded decisions late, and you're going to find yourself right within the number here with Chicago. That's how I think this one play out. So
you don't think there's extra motivation in this one after blowing that lead to Golden State, losing by 40 to Cavs on primetime TV, and then losing back-to-back games against the Raptors? You don't think they come out a little bit pissed off tonight? A little bit extra motivation?
Win the game, yeah. But beat up on somebody, we just haven't seen that outside of them doing it to the Wizards a while back, but it wasn't a great spot for the Wizards in that one. They have to show me from an ATS perspective we can trust. That's in perspective, I like it, but from an ATS perspective, I can't.
I'll give you 8 points. I bet.
We can do it. We can do it.
All right.
It's kind of like how we talked about teams that are spot proof. And last year, the Magic were spot proof for all the right reasons. This year, they're spot proof for all the wrong reasons.
Bingo. Bingo.
All right. I like it.
Let's go. You're Chicago Bulls, man. Let's do it tonight. Even banged up. And all them guys game time decisions. So hopefully some of them go. That make me feel much better. Much, much better. I also like the Pacers. They're just a better basketball team. The Hawks, stick a fork in them. They're done. They're cooked. Keep an eye on the injury report, though. Mathurin and Halliburton game time decision. Trae Young is as well. Come on, Pacers. Let's cut it on, man. Time to cut it on, Indiana. Time to cut it on, Indiana. I think they're a better team by a pretty good margin in that one. I would lay up to like 8 with Indiana in this game. I would. I really would. We got the 76ers and the Celtics, and we got the Nets and the Warriors. Brad, how you feeling?
Oh, yeah, these two are ugly. These two are gross. Lean towards the Nets. I mean, Nets have been covering these spreads all season long. This is what? Golden State's 5th road game in a row, last road game before heading back to the Bay Area. Golden State probably wins this game, but I'll take the 10.5 in my back pocket. Our boy Cam Thomas finally back. I mean, we've been waiting months for that. Like that he's back. So I think they put the ball in his hands. He puts up like 30 or something. He just shoots all game, and they keep this one somewhat close. I mean, do I want to lay 14 with Boston? Hell no, but Sixers are just untouchable right now. So lean towards Boston, but I'm not touching that one.
You are correct. You have made some money betting Brooklyn this season, but you've lost money if you've been betting Brooklyn at home. They're a much better ATS road team at home. If you've been fading them, you've been all right. As a home underdog this season, Brooklyn 9-13 ATS. Overall at home this season, Brooklyn is 12-17. So they're not great at home. And the Warriors, I've been telling y'all, man, this team is going to the Western Conference Finals. You might as well buckle up. They're going to do it. They're going to knock off the Thunder probably in the playoffs. And the league is going to get Warriors versus the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals and fix their ratings. And then they're going to get Lakers, Celtics. I'm sorry. And it was all at the detriment of my Dallas Mavericks. I'm fucked up in the head. Like, I don't think y'all really understand. They ruined my franchise in 30 days. 30 fucking days is all it took to unravel my team for the betterment of the league. It's sickening. With that being said, though, don't trust Brooklyn at home. Golden State been rolling. Curry been tripping. We just saw him ball out in the Garden. I think he goes and does the same in Barclays Center. Keep an eye on the injury report here in this one, but I'm not really all that worried about it. Warriors, we trust them from an ATS perspective on the road. This is also a revenge game for the Warriors as they lost to Brooklyn way back in November in Golden State, 128-120, when the Warriors were in that really bad funk. I think they come out here and put belt to ass today. I'm going to lay it. And Celtics, Sixers. I don't like this game at all. I faded Boston last night. I was pissed. I had 9.5. They won by 10. I'm sitting there pissed. You know how pissed you got to be sitting there to watch Peyton Pritchard and Derek White score 40 apiece? Like, I don't think y'all be watching this shit, bro. I have money on the other side, and you got to sit there and watch Peyton Pritchard and Derek White go for 40 apiece, bro. Oh, my God. And then, despite it all, you had a chance. Huh?
Both of them dropped 40?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Damn.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What?
Bro, y'all didn't see that shit last night, bro? That's what I'm saying. Oh, my God.
Damn. Peyton Pritchard with a 43 piece? That's
yes, Peyton Pritchard had 43 and Derek White had 41.
Holy shit.
Hold on.
No, it's true. That's crazy. That's not being talked about enough.
I watched it last night with money on the Blazers, and I had plus 9.5. They lose by 10. I'm fucked up. I'm sick. I'm sick, bro. I'm sick. I don't want to fade Boston. I don't want to do it. I'm on Boston tonight. I'm sorry. After going through that last night, I cannot in clear conscience fade them. I'm sorry. I can't. Peyton Pritchard and Derek White, 40 apiece.
I don't even know how that's possible. I wish I watched that game.
Oh my God, bro. It was sickening.
What the fuck?
Man. I'm just saying, man.
Huh?
40 apiece.
Yeah.
I want to know who had the Derek White, Peyton Pritchard 40-plus point parlay.
Man, they rich.
Someone had to happen.
Hurt my feelings last night, bro.
Yeah, that was a career game for Peyton Pritchard. 10 threes, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. That's a different kind of triple-double. But
hurt my damn feelings, bro. I'm just saying. That shit don't be easy to get over with sometimes, man. Peyton Pritchard and Derek White, 40 ball. That's how, like, come on, man. Sometimes I be feeling like the world just against me. That's how I lose. Okay. But it's okay, man. So on that alone, I'm on the Celtics tonight. You already know my thoughts on Philadelphia. I like fading them blindly pretty much anyway. No, it's not a great spot for Boston on the second leg of back-to-back with travel, following a win. I'm on it, though. I got to. Chris?
yeah. That still blew my mind. Yeah, Celtics Sixers I'm not going to touch because the Celtics off of a win. I want to fade the Sixers, but this just feels like a game where Boston wins by 12 for me. So I don't necessarily want to touch it, but I will take the Warriors. Nets are just a much better road dog this season. The Warriors, I'm seeing there's rumblings that you could be without Steph Curry, you could be without Jimmy Butler here. To me, it doesn't matter. The Nets just keep finding ways to dig themselves into holes and keep just getting crushed. So give me the Warriors here. Obviously, you want to see the injury report clear up a little bit, but take the Warriors.
Last slide of the day, fellas. We got my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers, at home at the crib with the New York Knicks rolling in. TNT game. Shaq, Ernie, and the crew. And we also got the Houston Rockets laying 4.5 points on the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm up here, Anna. comes a moment in time, man, where you just got to look yourself in the mirror and accept some things. I have to accept my money-making magic are gone. I have to accept that my money-making home Utah Jazz are gone. I have to accept that my money-making Houston Rockets are gone. And I have to accept the fact that a team that earlier this season held a spot on the number one team on the do not bet list, you can actually make some money with them at home. I'm on the New Orleans Pelicans plus the points and outright on the money line here in this one. Just don't overcomplicate it. It's play on the spot, play on the situation. Bounce back game at home. That also happens to be a double revenge game. Rockets have won both meetings this season, 133, 113, 128, 111. But if you look at how New Orleans has played at home over the last month or so, they're a different team. Just a different team. So I kind of like the form they're in right now. Currently, they did get beat up by the Lakers in that last one, but everybody been getting beat up by the Lakers. The Lakers vibes are as high as they've been since the bubble championship. Maybe even higher than then, because remember, that was the bubble. So that wasn't even in LA. I don't think I've seen LA buzzing like this, man, in quite some time. And it's sickening that it was at the detriment of my franchise, bro. I'm going to keep reminding y'all that because NBA, bro, y'all got to fix this shit, bro. Y'all better give us Cooper Flag or something. Or y'all better give them Cooper Flag or something. I'm sorry, not us. Y'all better give them Cooper Flag or something. That shit is sickening. But anyways, I'm on the New Orleans Pelicans in this one. Playing spot, playing situation. And Rockets, they did start the season, and for majority of the season, were the number one road ATS team in the league. They have not been that over recently. So I just don't trust them in their current form. They've lost 3 straight. Sacramento, OKC, Indiana. They really weren't even as competitive in those games as you would think that they would be. So they're in bad form right now. I thought Van Vliet was what they needed back. It ain't been the same. He's still out again. Give me the Pelicans. And I'm on the Lakers, bro. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Last time these two teams played, my life changed. This was the day I said, man, LeBron finna come out here at that 30-point triple-double in the Garden. Like, the fuck? Yeah. Y'all don't see this happening? Y'all don't see LeBron coming out here with a 30-point triple-double in the Garden? It's one of his last times in the Garden. He finna come out here tripping. Y'all know what he did? He went out there tripping, had a 30-point triple-double. I then, right after that happened, I took the clip from YouTube and posted it on Twitter later that night. As soon as I posted that clip on Twitter, somebody hit me immediately under that post and was like, have you seen the news? What news? The Los Angeles Lakers have acquired Luka fucking Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks is what happened that night. Oh, my God. I'm still not over it. I don't know how long it take me to get over it. I don't trust the Knicks in this game. The Lakers are the better basketball team. I think Luka trips out again. He's just y'all, man. I know last game he had a monster game. He still ain't even to that level yet. He's still ain't to that level yet. He's still heating up, man. He's still heating up. As somebody who's watched 90% of the games this man has played, I know a lot haven't watched a lot of Luka basketball because y'all weren't just watching the Mavs the way I was. As somebody who was, fam, just letting y'all know what's about to transpire over the next couple seasons in LA now. Might as well buckle the fuck up. I'm on the Lakers tonight. Chris?
Yeah, I'm on the Lakers as well. The Knicks, for me, just have had trouble time and time again hanging around some of the best teams in the NBA. We've seen them get beat up by the likes of the Celtics, the Cavs, the Thunder, and right now I think the Lakers are really putting themselves in that group. So I think this is another spot where the Knicks just struggle, and I think the Lakers probably win this one by 7 or 8 points at the very least. So give me the Lakers and the Rockets. I know that right now it looks like they could be without Fred VanVleet for this game. To me, it's still a fate of the Pelicans more than anything else. I can't get there with New Orleans. Houston's been the better team in both meetings this season. I'm just trying to pull it up to see if VanVleet played in both of those games. But like I said, even if he doesn't play here, for me, it's still Rockets or nothing in this game. He did play, and I think. What's that?
They don't won 3 straight at home. Beat up on the Spurs back-to-back games. Beat up on the Kings. Let's see. The Pelicans been dangerous at home. Covered against the Celtics. Covered against the Mavs. Like the Pelicans, I think have covered like 8 of 9 at home. It's scary. It's scary.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm not saying it's like a game I'm dropping the house on, but it's just I just keep finding that the Pelicans, for me, just find ways to disappoint. So it's each their own. Like I said, this one's probably.
I'm saying you just ain't been taking them at home. You just ain't been taking them at home because they had money at home.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like I said, I just have a hard time getting there with the Pelicans in general. So like I said, it's a lean for me. But
okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair, brother. See you at the
window. The Lakers are 24-7 at home this season, I think.
And we all know Knicks in big games. It's been said 100 times. They fold. Yeah, as you guys know, I'm on the Lakers as well. Not a game I'm a bet. I feel like the Lakers are due for a letdown at some point, but with the way they're playing right now, I think it's better to take them than fade them. And then, I'm on the Pelicans as well. I like how this team's looking, and the lines continues to creep towards the Pelicans' way. Everyone wants to talk shit about Zion. I understand he doesn't play a lot of games. He's had, weight issues and things like that. But, I mean, he's an animal. He's one of the best I want to say one of the best scorers, but he does it all. And when he's in this lineup consistently, the Pelicans are a team that you could trust with your money, especially catching points. And then, McCollum and Murphy pick up the slack as well. Kelly Olynyk at the 4 is pretty crazy to me, but and the Rockets, we said it before, the Rockets just aren't that same team we love, since probably the start of 2025. So this is the last game of their little road trip here. They had to play the Thunder, now the Pacers, now they go into New Orleans. And I think this is a spot where the Pelicans can keep it close, maybe even win this one outright.
I just noticed it looks like Zion, that new tattoo that he got on his stomach looks like a cinnamon roll. Maybe that's why he got it.
Money making Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Chris.
Yes, sir.
Got action all day, man. Starting in less than an hour.
Salukis.
What you got for sale today over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, got a lot on the board today. Coming off a sweep on college hoops on Wednesday, went 5-0, hoping to replicate that. Got my college hoops play of the day. Smashed that with Xavier yesterday. Let's run it back. I got a 5-pack for college hoops. Got some bonus college hoops plays on the board for long-term subscribers. Same thing for NHL, an NHL power play, and a hoops and hockey 3-pack. So lots of action on the board for today. So make sure you check it out at Pick Dogs Premium.
Check it out. Brad, what you got going on today, brother?
Yep. Coming off a 3-0 day yesterday, swept the board. This is my second sweep of the week. We've had 6 straight winning days, and we've hit on our pick of the day in 5 straight days. So we're hot right now. It's as simple as that. $19 play of the day is up on the side. It's in the NBA. We're going to cash in once again with that. I have 3 plays total, 2 NBA, 1 college basketball, so you can check out my 3-pack. But I think it's a great time to hop on a 3-day. This is our last massive regular season Saturday college basketball slate. I'm staying in tomorrow. I'm locking in all Friday night. I'm probably going to have probably 7 to 12 plays. So I think this is a great time to hop on a 3-day. It's going to be cheaper than, buying Saturday's full pass, and you get today's and tomorrow's picks. So go check that out.
Check it out with Brad, man. Do the damn thing, man. Hop on something long-term with him. Like he said, he's hotter than fish grease right now. He can't really be hotter than he is. So if you ain't hopping on with him right now, you're crazy. Pair us up, though. Pair me up and Brad, man. Yesterday, I did go 0-3. I ain't going to run from it, man. It wasn't fun. Got kicked in the teeth. The day before, I went 3-0. Yesterday, 0-3. Today, 3-0. Let's try to do it. I have some plays in the NBA for y'all today. Some plays I'm loving. Some plays I'm finna attack. Jam session to be up right after the show. So make sure you check out that as well. But that's what I got going for y'all tonight, man. Just some NBA action. Trying to do the damn thing. Trying to keep it rolling. Trying to make some money on a money-making Thursday. But like the guy said, huge weekend coming up. Hop on something long-term. Let's do it. 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 Speaking of let's do it, man, let's put together a parlay. Man, I'm trying to double, triple, quadruple some money today. Chris, what you got for me, man? Parlay. He said he got the.
This is a good parlay right here.
Yeah, it's the Dallas Stars. It's the.
That actually is one of my legs of my parlay. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, it's the Dallas Stars.
Yeah. For you guys. Give me Dallas Stars in regulation. Fuck. I can already hear. Right now. Give me Dallas Stars in regulation. Give me Lipscomb. And give me Evansville plus the 5.
Right.
Yeah, you're not going to get crazy returns on this one, but it's going to hit Magic first quarter money line, the Lakers first quarter money line.
Warriors, Lakers. Let's take the GOATs tonight. You feel me? Let's take the GOATs on a Thursday night to get us through. The GOATs can't get us through, then we in trouble, bro. Fuck. Little double up, man. I'm taking Brad's approach today, Mr. Two-Teamer. Lakers, Warriors. Steph, LeBron. Luka, Draymond. Jimmy, Austin Reeves. Money making Thursday, man. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. We back tomorrow. Money making Friday. Calm before the storm. Ready to look at the board, man. We'll look at the weekend and do the damn thing, man. So tomorrow, Consti Durant is here with me and the franchise on Saturday. Yeah, I know what time it is, man. It's time to, like Brad said, can't go out this weekend. It's really for the rest of the month, really, kind of. It's in the house. Get shit done, man. I'm trying to make so much money this month that I can be outside every day for the summer if I want to be. Feel me? So I'm trying to do this month, man. So
I'm gonna be on that Saturday show
for sure.
Yeah.
We will see you
I'm
then.
I'm gonna try to be because I'm not gonna be there Sunday. So
for sure. All right, fellas. Any final words before we get out of here?
you guys talked me on to Southern Illinois.
The Salukis starting in about 45 minutes.
Because everybody was like, "Oh, Roos off the Salukis, back them." No, I'm gonna bad vibe the shit out of them.
You can't for the script. Milt Chamberlain ain't there to save him no more, man.
Yeah,
See
that's true.
Play the song.
The same one that I played.
No, don't play that thing.